Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Dragon Ball Nation. Today I'm giving you guys my episode 31 review of Dragon Ball Super. Now, a lot of people say this episode is kind of lackluster, and I can kind of get where they're coming from. It's a little bit harder for me to decide because this episode was a lot of talking and not a lot of action. We see that we get to go off and see Zuno, the all-knowing being in the universe, and there's a lot of talking. There's not really much action except for one scene where a member of the race that appears to be the same race as one of Frieza's soldiers from the Resurrection F arc and the film, you know, that toad looking guy who looks like Slippy from Star Fox, obviously. I'm sure that joke's been made a lot. You know, Jocko arrests him, obviously, if you guys saw the episode. But this really is just a recap of I believe it was the 7th manga chapter where Bulma and, you know, Jocko do go off and see Zuno. There are some newer stuff in the beginning, but a lot of the later stuff, the same questions were asked, the same jokes were pulled with Bulma's, you know, breast size. So, I could see if you've read the 7th manga chapter that had Zuno in it, this, like I did, I read that and it was a little bit boring at times, but I think if you didn't, you know, see that stuff, I'm sure some of you guys didn't read it and saw this episode. I want to know what you guys think of it, because I could see if you didn't see that chapter and are watching this episode, it's all new, it's all very interesting stuff. But for me, it was a little bit boring at times, but I don't really think it was a bad or poorly made episode in any sense. I just think it was a little boring just because I already knew this stuff was happening, and there's not a lot of action to engage you. Some of the new stuff I did like, which was Jocko and Bulma's interactions, were the first one, if you guys saw, Bulma wants Jocko to take her to, you know, the center of the universe, or Zuno, and is like flirting with him and stuff, or it seems like she is, and he's like, you know, that's not gonna work on me. And then the camera turns around and she's just standing there like menacingly, and then just punches him in the face, and that happens a couple times in the episode, and I liked that running gag. I remember Vegeta kind of explains why Bulma and Chicha are, like, you know, as mean as they are because Saiyans like to have like mean-spirited women or something. The subs I watched I watched this episode on were definitely a bit off. There were a lot of grammar mistakes, and I'm not going to be like a grammar Nazi or something, but there were definitely some not quite proper English sentences in these subs, so it could be wrong. But from what I got, you know, they did a callback to, you know, how Piccolo kind of was confused of why Goku and Vegeta had such weird wives, and Piccolo's like, you know, finally I understand now. But regardless of all that, I think it was a solid episode overall. There's not too much to talk about here that I haven't already said in my Chapter 7 review for the manga. But I do like all the stuff going on with Zuno. And the next episode definitely looks like it's going to be a really great episode. Or the one after. We're getting into this tournament finally. But that's pretty much it for me. I know it's kind of a short review today, but there honestly really wasn't much for me to talk about without milking this whole entire review. So hopefully you guys enjoy this episode. If you haven't read the manga chapter and then saw this episode, let me know what you guys thought of the episode overall. I want to hear everyone's thoughts on it, honestly, because I know there's probably some different opinions all around. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this review. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.